Hello everyone, this is Chelsea Perry. I am a clinical hypnotherapist, Past Life Regression specialist, and QHHT Level 2 practitioner. Today I want to share a session with you that has been a long time in the making. I didn't think I would get to share this one with you for years at best. And this was for the client's own protection. This client came, she was aware that she has this thing that she has known internally as a momentous occasion for humanity that is coming to fruition, and that spirit has many things in store for her. There were things that she was going to be birthing, whether that be in the physical, because at the time she was not pregnant, and currently, as far as I know, is still not now, but has come back for further sessions. So I hope to share that one with you as well, because it is just as fascinating with the things that are coming down the pipeline that we haven't technically come to yet, a peek into the future. So this session is covering many things that she has been dealing with, the reasons why she's had very unusual things she's been expected to eat, or that her body has needed, or the ability to not tolerate many things, as well as this momentous occasion that is coming for humanity that they have been preparing her for most of her life, her role on the planet, her role in the cosmos, one that is fascinating and not one that I've come across before. So I find this is a really fun session that I get to share with you. She did give permission for this one to go ahead and be released way sooner than I expected, but she has stepped into her power. She has stepped into who she is, and she is not afraid of that being out there anymore. So she is comfortable with this being allowed to be listened to, so that others can maybe recognize the same within themselves. So I hope you enjoy. We do not know who these beings are technically that have come in to assist during this process, but we do know that they are here to help. Many people have reported the same, that there are beings here to assist when we call upon them, and often they come through in these sessions. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can listen to her future session and more sessions just like this. And as you come back down, I want you to tell me the very first thing that you notice.
A mist.
And what do you begin to notice about this mist?
It's just kind of floating and moving. I can't really see anything yet. It's just a white mist.
And as you look down at your feet in this place, what's the first thing you notice?
I don't know if I have feet. Or they're different. I'm not sure.
When you look at your body, what do you notice?
I don't know if I have a body.
Perfect. And as you look around at this mist, what do you become aware of? Are there any sounds around you?
Maybe like a whooshing kind of sound.
Mm-hmm. And are there any smells that you begin to notice?
No, I don't think so.
And are you able to move through this mist?
I don't know. I think there are people around me, but I can't really see them. They're just kind of there, and then they're not there.
And as this place becomes clearer and clearer, what else do you begin to notice?
I want to say that there is like a white castle, or like a tall white building or something.
And as you begin to notice it, are you able to begin moving towards that white building or castle?
Maybe. It feels like can move, but I'm like stuck in place, like I'm walking in place.
And as you look around, what do you notice about these people that come and go? Do they become clear?
They are, I think, very, very pale. They have long white hair, and their eyes are like alien eyes, kind of.
What do you notice that you feel as you look at them? Do they feel familiar?
Yeah.
And as you feel those emotions, just let them wash through your body, moving through the body and draining down through your feet, back down into the earth as you allow them to move through your body. What do you become more aware of as you look at them?
I can't see their face that clearly, but I just feel it, and I feel them.
And what else do you begin to feel from them as you're here in this place?
I feel like they are like surrounding me, and then they're like in a circle around me. They're just looking at me.
I want you to ask them what they might want to say to you. Are they curious?
They said, "We know you."
I want you to ask them how they know you. Allow those emotions to wash through your body, feeling them as they wash down through your feet.
They said, they said you're the mother.
Can you ask them to explain that? What do they mean by that?
They said, "We know you as the mother. It's your role. It's who you are. It's your purpose."
Can you ask them what they call themselves?
I just feel it as like a feeling in my body instead of a name.
Perfect. And can you ask them to show you or help you experience that connection and your role with them in whatever way you need to experience that? so that you better understand?
They're taking me up in the sky.
Tell me about it.
We're going over Earth. They say you will go here and you will bring forth a beautiful life, a beautiful light that you will birth from your being, that will change the way humanity is conceived.
And what else do they want to tell you?
They put their hand over my womb and it lit up. There was like a light inside of there.
And why are they doing this?
They're explaining what is to come before I came to Earth.
Tell me about that.
They said there will be much cleared out of the body to make space for the divinity that will be held there. You will bring our light with you in order to fulfill this role. You will bring some of our energy inside you.
And why is that important?
Because it's a really big undertaking.
And why is that?
There's things about this that haven't been done before, that is not currently understood in science, in a typical delivery. There's something that humanity needs to know, to be turned on, to be embraced, to be lit up within the human design construct. Dormant pathways in the body, DNA expressed in a new way.
Are these active within your body now?
Yes.
And they want to express this through the womb?
Yes.
And why is that important for humanity?
Because it was always meant to be. It was always meant to return
And this is the undertaking that you have agreed to, that you came here for?
Yes.
And so what do they want you to know about this?
We want you to see the higher perspective of everything that is occurring within your 3D life.
What kind of clearing is being done with the body?
Feeling the pain of the human condition.
Is that what Leanna is feeling now?
No, but it's like flushing. It's like a flushing out of many, many, many years of human emotion.
What else are they showing you? Are you still seeing Earth?
We are still over Earth. In space.
And did you come from this civilization before you came to Earth?
No. No. I've never been there before.
So can they explain why they call you Mother?
It's just my role. It's just a role that I'm playing, like everyone is playing a role now.
Can they tell you more about what that role looks like for you?
It won't be scary or painful. No. It will be like a dream coming true. Like the true family of my heart coming together in a sacred union.
So what do they want to explain to you while you're in this place?
They want me to be assured that everything on this path is very real, more real than I can possibly imagine right now. That I have done this before, and I've been alone on worlds before it was time to move into action to fulfill this purpose, as this is my role in other realms as well. Playing this role to move civilizations through a certain doorway. In a way, it's just like my job. In a way, it's what I do. Just like everyone else has their sacred role that they are playing.
And from this point of view, looking down on Earth, is there anything they want to show you or help you understand at this time?
They're putting like a cascading like tunnel of energy down to where I live on the globe.
Can you ask them what this does?
They said that I was always meant to be here, that I was truly meant to be here in this location, and no one would know. And no one would recognize that there.
And why was this important?
To disguise the frequency, to blend in, and so this would be hidden away until it was time to move into action.
And so what does that bridge do?
They're sending their energy down there to, I don't know, or maybe it's like a shielding in a way, or like a something to cover the frequency, my frequency, to disguise it so that no one can tell.
And do they need this bridge, this energy, to cover it?
It is necessary, yes.
And why is that?
So that it would not be known until it was time. That there would be no signs. There would be no way for anyone to know what was happening in advance.
Was this shielding there before this session?
Yes.
And they're just showing it to you so you know it's there?
Yes.
And is there anything else about that they want to tell you?
No, I think they just wanted to show me that.
And so what's happening now?
I think we might be moving away from Earth.
Explain to me what you're noticing.
Just moving through space. They're kind of carrying me upward.
Well, what else is happening?
I don't know. They're like holding me, like cradling me, like holding me.
Can you ask them what they're doing?
I think they want to help me, to give me some energy.
Well, as they do that, can they explain what's happening and why?
They're like wrapping me up in their energy, like a hug. They're just holding me and embracing me. They want me to feel more of this love so I can have it here. They want me to remember that.
What does it feel like?
It feels like I don't have to worry about anything. They just take care of me. They just cradle me and watch over me.
What else do you notice as you're here in this place?
I just realized that I don't think I have a home planet. I think that's why we're floating out here in space, is to tell me that I am here. I've always been here, and I go to many different places and many different realms, but I just came from Source. Just a light that came from Source, and have a role to play. That this work that I do, this is who I am. But I don't think I have a traditional home.
And you ask them why? Why don't you have a traditional home?
That as a soul, I was born for this role in all that is. I was born to do this. I was born to play this role on different planets, different places, different civilizations.
What does it do for society, for civilization?
It opens a doorway. It crosses a threshold.
And why is this important for humanity?
So that there will be more births of this nature after this, that there will be more power returned to humanity that was always meant to be. This is the way that this is what was always planned.
What's important about these births? Why are they different?
The genetics are different somehow. Fully human, but different. Something lost. Something lost within the human DNA that is resurfacing, that's going to resurface.
What was lost?
It's like a piece. It's like I'm seeing, they're showing me, it's like a piece that attaches and it gives humanity power. It brings an awareness. It turns something on. It is a bridge between the ancient and the futuristic.
And why was it taken away? It was there, but it was not known, and it
was dormant. It wasn't time yet.
And is it coming awake from dormancy at this time?
Yes, it is time for this information to be revealed through this genetic code, this genetic sequence.
And how will they know?
There will be signs. There will be a reason to look deeper at this DNA. It will be known. It will be known. On a large scale. This will be found out. And some people are not going to like it.
Why not?
Because it threatens their power and their hold on humanity.
So will it be safe for this information to be known, this DNA?
At the point that it is known, it'll be too late. It'll be too late for any kind of interference.
And why is that?
Because once this threshold is crossed, there's no going back. That this power will be returned to humanity. And in this revelation, we will have a choice. To truly have a choice. Not the illusion of choice.
If this DNA is coming through one person, how will it affect others? Does it spread in some way?
Through lineage, through bloodlines and through lineage, but it brings an awakening itself when it occurs. Before that,
with the energy of it existing here?
Yes. It's like a signal. It's like a radio signal frequency.
And so this was within Leanna as well?
Yes.
And is it dormant at this time?
Yes.
Is now the time to awaken that dormant DNA?
Yes.
I want to ask if you are able to do that at this time, if they are able to assist with this awakening of the DNA.
Yes, they will do this now.
And what will that look like going forward?
She will be ready. She will be ready to move forward. She will be fully standing in her power and who she truly is. Some will embrace this and others will not, but it doesn't matter. Because this is her choice. This is what she chose to do. This is why she's here.
And does this have an effect on the body as it activates?
Yes.
Can you explain what differences will be noticed, and how she might navigate that?
It's all energy, and it will be overwhelmingly positive, because in the preparation, all that needed to be cleared out was cleared out and transmuted. And it's out.
Will she notice any differences in her day-to-day life with this DNA being active?
Her life will begin to change rapidly after this occurs. There will be things start to happen very quickly. Events and things synchronistically unfolding. But she's ready.
Is there anything she needs to do to support the body through this change, this shift?
She's very in tune with her body and with what's happening inside of her, and she will be guided day to day on how to proceed. She'll know.
And so is there anything else you want to tell her about these shifts and changes within herself and going forward?
There's nothing to fear. Really, the most difficult and the darkest aspects of this lifetime have come to a close. It's been completed. And that portion, the first phase of her life, will be very different than the second phase. Will be completely different. And it will be the greatest dream of her heart coming to fruition. So there's nothing to fear.
And so as you're in this place, what else do you notice around you as you're with these beings?
There's really nothing here.
Is it misty like the other place?
No, it's just kind of like out in space. Just, I don't know. I'm not sure that is actually relevant. Is what I understand.
So what are they doing now?
They're just with me.
Is there anything else they want to speak on while we're here with them?
They're saying she doesn't really need a lot of help. She knows what she's doing. She's following the path just as she was meant to. They're saying she doesn't need a lot of guidance from us right now.
And so why was today important for her? Why are they here to assist if she doesn't need much help?
To feel, to experience, to make this transition from the first phase to the second phase, to complete this, in the body, this to make this transition in the body and the energy.
And so this helps awaken that DNA in this state?
Yes. Yes.
And as you're here with them, I want to ask them if this is a good space to bring through the higher self.
Yes.
Well, as we're here in this space with them, do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
Why did you show her these beings? They were more symbolic of the energy that is cradling her and is assisting her on this path, on this journey. And was that important for awakening this dormant DNA within her?
For her purposes, for these purposes, yes.
And so what does she need to know about this DNA that is coming forward at this time, that is awakening?
All she has to do is remain purely in love, in the energy and vibration of love, and everything will unfold perfectly as it should.
And has she been doing that lately with these transitions?
Yes.
And why is that love so important?
Love is the frequency of what is taking place with her path, with what she's doing. It is the frequency that has brought through this mission on Earth, and is solely through love that this will be facilitated.
And why is this so important, this mission?
So that humanity can continue its evolution in a new way, in a conscious way that is based on love and consciousness.
And so that is also the birth they speak of?
Yes. Physical and symbolic.
What is so different about this process for her and for humans to understand?
It will be much more subtle and less dramatic than it may seem. There's nothing fearful about this idea. It's bringing a new layer to the human body to the human that is just more consciously aware of the nature of reality, that's more connected to Earth.
And so can you tell Leanna, what kind of soul is she?
Leanna is an idea in a way. She is light. She's purely light. She is a light bearer. Truly.
And why is this so important?
This is her path. This is what she's chosen to be. It's just her role in the cosmos, in the divine orchestration of all it is. And this is what she does when it's time to do so.
I know those beings mention that she is from many places. But is there a realm that she is from or most familiar with?
There have been many, but when she transitions, she goes to her own place away, like a realm of her own, with her partner. And they go, the realm or the planet is not as much of importance, but they love to play together, and they just chasing each other through and working together through many places all at once.
And is that partner incarnated on Earth at this time?
Yes.
Does she know who this person is?
She knows.
And why is that important?
She had to know. She had to believe. She had to believe what was true for her, what was real in her heart, regardless of her 3D experience. She had to fully be aligned with her truth, the truth of her soul and her path. She had to know without ever being told. She had to know who she truly was, because she would never receive assurance of it. There would be no way for her to know from the outside.
It's a truth that comes from within.
Yes.
And who is this person that is her partner, that she knows of in this life?
She's aware.
And so why has it always been a misalignment of time?
It wasn't it was merely it was designed this way for their own growth individually, that they would be apart, that they would have to go through their own struggles and their own lessons and growth in a phase of preparation for the ultimate path that would conjoin when it was time. There's never been a misalignment or nothing has ever been wrong about it.
And so they will come together when it is time?
Yes.
And she will know when it is time?
She will know. She may not she may not be aware or may be surprised of how it occurs, of what will take place, but she does know that.
So this is her divine partner?
Yes. This is her partner.
And have they done this together in many, many places?
Yes.
And they enjoy playing this role together?
Yes. This is what they do, and they love working together.
What does she need to understand about this connection they have?
Time and 3D external circumstances are, it doesn't mean anything. The only thing that is true, the only thing that really matters on this path is the heart. And she has surrendered to the heart fully. She's walking in that. She's walking that path.
And what does it look like to live fully in the heart?
To feel, everything. Everything is based on feeling and emotion, on heart logic, which is much more sound than the logic that humans think of on Earth. It is always accurate.
All of the growth that has happened, this was truly a preparation?
Yes. And she knows this. She knows.
And so this channeling, was that also part of assisting her in this process?
Yes.
Can you, as her higher self, explain her mission, her destiny in this lifetime in as much detail as possible so she best understands it?
She will bring through life in a new way on planet Earth. She will give birth to a child whose DNA is activated in a new way. It will be just slightly different. And they will be fully human. There will not be anything strange or unsettling about this process or this child.
So how will humans notice a difference?
There will be a reason in this process to something that comes up that causes a deeper look into the genetics of the child. And this will happen, there will be an awareness of this during the pregnancy.
And how will that show up during the pregnancy?
There are things that are still unfolding, and it will not be known exactly what will happen in this process. But there is nothing to be afraid of.
So it's safe to say that one of her questions was whether she should move on with another partner or a different path at this time. Does she need to do that?
No.
She knows this now?
She knows. She knows this.
She wants to know more about her siblings' connections and destinies in this life. Can you tell her more about this?
She loves them very much. Although they are not connected by soul family in that way, in the typical sense. They have their own path. They are going on their own path. But they will be together. They are not connected to this event. They will not be directly involved in this event. They will know of it, and they will be there to support her.
What is this big event that she keeps being told about?
In the event of the birth of her child.
And that's what they keep alluding to, is the birth of her child?
Yes.
And why is this so momentous?
There is more that will take place. The birth is the event in her life, but there is much more to the momentous occasion. But the birth does play a role in it.
What is the momentous occasion then?
It is something that cannot yet fully be conceptualized. There is a global awareness of it, of what is happening, a collective awareness of the shift that is taking place. And there are many key players, there are many, many roles. And there are so many beautiful souls that are here that are playing a part in their own way, that are bringing this through for humanity. There are many, many big roles that are being played. This is just the one that Anna chose. This is her chosen role.
And so this protection that they showed over her, is it important for her to protect herself as well energetically?
She is protected by her frequency and her vibration, by staying in that energy and staying away from the frequency of fear. She is naturally protected by her own frequency, and there is no need for her to fear.
Good. And so that protection will stay in place as long as it is needed?
Yes, it has always been here with her since her birth on this planet, and it will be with her until she transitions again.
And it will be with her child as well?
Yes, but the child won't need that kind of thing in the future as much.
The child will naturally have its own protection?
Well, it will be a different world where that kind of energy doesn't exist there anymore in that way.
She had persistent acne and skin issues for over a decade, and she has only been able to manage it through beef and water. Why was she led to eat this way?
She needed to, for what she was carrying and what she was bringing through, and the way that her body is, she is most compatible, and she really needed to lean on an more ancestral way of living and eating, a way that is most aligned with the earlier humans. For her role in her body, because her body doesn't respond well to things that are unnatural in some cases, and she needed to get cleared out and to practice living more simply in a way that was more simple and natural.
And so the acne that she has been dealing with and her skin issues, why has that been there for so long?
It was waiting for her to step into her chosen path and her role, to step into her authenticity. The way that she was living before was not aligned, and the things that she was using and ingesting, it was too much. It wouldn't work for her, while it may have worked for everyone else around her. It wasn't compatible for her body and her system.
And so what is the root cause of those skin issues that she's experienced for so long?
It was a gradual clearing out of energy over time. The more that she lives in alignment, the more that she chooses what's best for her, what works for her, and not what is pushed by society and by the external world, the more that she tunes into what is truly meant for her, the more it was cleared out and has gone away more and more.
Is there any more that needs to be cleared out at this time?
Yes.
Can you do that now?
Yes.
Finish the clearing of that energy?
Yes.
And as you do that, will it be completely gone?
Yes. She may notice over time one or two here or there as relates to the natural cycles of her natural cycles and things of that nature, but the issue itself has been solved. The underlying irritation within the body and the block there, the blocked up energy has been cleared out. So that will go away as an issue, as a recurring issue. It will go away.
And are you finished clearing it at this time?
Yes, it is cleared. She may notice this changes still occurring over the next couple of weeks, but that's all.
So now moving forward, what are the best foods for her to eat? Her body and her energy is very aligned with an ancestral Native American diet, a kind of tribal way of eating in that way would be very aligned with her. And she has noticed a kind of connection to that. And she kind of gravitates towards that, and she always has in her life. It's something she's always been very interested in from childhood, that way of living. And so she will need to stick with that?
That would be optimal for her, and what she would most enjoy and get the most benefit out of.
And is there anything else about foods that she needs to know?
she will be able to decipher better now and be able to feel and tune into now what foods resonate with her. And she will be happy with this. She'll know what to do.
And why will she be able to tell better now?
From our connection now, today, and this will stay with her, and she will remember, and she will have more of an awareness from our connection and this higher source of energy filtering into her body.
Is there anything else that's doing for the body at this time?
We are just sending through more energy at this time, more light.
Are there any blockages or any areas that need attention at this time or assistance?
Her liver is just a bit sluggish. There's no damage there.
It just needs some assistance?
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to assist her with that now?
Yes, we will flush this and cleanse this part of the body.
Is there anywhere else that needs attention while you're doing that?
We want to activate her heart space more fully. And she has been activating her heart space, and she has been living through that. But we would like to bring through even more energy there and activation for her mission and for her role moving forward.
Is it safe for you to do that at this time?
Yes.
And what does that look like as you begin to give that heart space more energy, more activation?
It looks like a kind of an unfolding of the heart and then a putting back together again and infusing it in there and then opening back up again and infusing that energy in there, and then it's like a cycle.
And so you're doing that at this time?
Yes, and she's pumping this through her veins. It's going to all parts of the body.
And so the body will feel better?
Yes.
And so her skin issues and everything, they have been resolved at this time as well? The very root cause of those issues?
There needs to be more. There needs to be a little bit more.
What needs to be more? More energy?
Yes.
Are you able to do that at this time?
Yes. Yes, I'm just scanning her body.
Just tell me what you find as you scan her body.
It's an issue with worthiness. There's still a small belief of an issue with unworthiness.
And are you able to assist her in moving past that and healing it at this time?
Yes.
And you're doing that now?
Yes.
And is there anything else she needs to know about this unworthiness?
The energy, the expansive energy that was put into the heart space will override all of these systems, all of these, any kind of lingering beliefs that don't serve her, any lingering energy in the body that is not necessary for her.
And so this will happen over a brief period of time? Or is it already done?
It is done.
Thank you. She says she often feels unclean in her body. Like she's not very comfortable or she doesn't feel beautiful. She says she's trying to reach a level of purity and beauty she remembers before being here in the human. Where does this come from?
Her natural state is pure light, and the body can't contain all of that. And so she feels this fragmentation, like a missing piece. She is very unfamiliar with the human vessel because she has never been on Earth before. She's never lived as a human before. And due to her frequency of who she really is, disincarnate, it's very hard for her to be and assimilate into a human body. Although this has improved over time, it's again a process of clearing out that has been occurring over a number of years in her life. It started with very dense energy, very chaotic, dense energy, the energy of and the density of Earth, and the way that things that were shaped and influences from her childhood and society and everything like that, but that she has cleared out more and more over time, and it is better now than it has been.
And are you able to assist her with clearing this feeling even further so that she's more comfortable?
Yes.
And what does that look like as you do that?
Just going through and erasing anything left over that is not relevant for her, that is not hers, that is not part of her energy, that needs to be removed from her, so that she can be more her.
And you're doing that at this time?
Yes.
Are there any reoccurring patterns or blocks that she's still choosing that she's ready to move beyond?
Trusting more fully in her plan, in her divine destiny and the way it's unfolding, and not being in the energy of waiting, of being more of letting go of how she thinks that something might manifest, or a certain way that she has to do something in order to make all of this happen. She doesn't need to make anything happen. It's happening. It is happening. It is inevitable for her now. So she doesn't have to impose any rules on herself, and she doesn't have to. She can just be and live and move forward and take action in her own way. She doesn't need to be in the space of waiting for an event, waiting for something to occur, waiting for anyone to come back in her life, waiting for contact, waiting for anything. She should never be waiting. Just living and being and flowing with her excitement and the momentum.
And living in that heart space on a day-to-day.
Yes, which she is doing. She's doing very well with that.
What actions can she take at this point to align herself with her highest timeline and her dreams?
To get out of the box of what she thinks all of this is going to be, how she thinks all of this is going to unfold, because it may not be that way. In fact, she may be very surprised how it unfolds, and the steps and what it actually will take to get there and what will happen. So to release any kind of preconceived notions or any kind of...
Just to allow?
Yes, just to allow. To break out of any kind of mold, any kind of what her mind has created, what her brain and her mind has created for what this template for how she thinks everything is going to unfold.
So what do you want her to understand most right now at this time?
That everything is unfolding perfectly. To just continue to live from the heart, to live every day as if it were this day that she has in mind, as if it were the day when all of her destiny unfolds. Her destiny is unfolding every day. And every moment is meaningful. To live in the moment.
And is there anywhere else in her body that there is a misalignment or energy that is needed so that she can be fully optimized walking this path?
No, she is fully prepared she's ready. She will feel very vibrant and very rejuvenated from this. She will feel more strongly connected to her path and her purpose, to her true nature.
She is ready.
She is ready.
Is there anything else you want to tell her at this time while we are here?
No.
I want to say thank you for taking the time to speak with us today.